Hi, everyone. Okay, so today we are going into April, and what we're focusing on in April is how to have the most amazing life that you can. And part of that, having that amazing life and living your life a little bit better and feeling better, is all about future thinking. So, studies have shown that when you future think, it's called prospecting, prospection. And when you think in the future, that you can actually increase your mental well being. And it serves to make your life a little bit more meaningful. And I found that once we know a little bit about where we want to go in life, what we are doing now and what that's going to get us in the future, I find that most of the people that I work with feel a little bit more in control, which means that they're less anxious, they're less depressed, they feel better about themselves and their environment. Okay? Because we can control our environment, and one of the things that we can control is us and how we react and what we think. So that's what April's going to be all about. So today we're only going to be talking about your desire and your dream and what you want for the future. And not only what you want for the future, but who are you going to be in the future? So I want you to take a big, broad view and think, who do I want to be in 5 years? Who do I want to be in 10 years? You can even take this even further and say, on my tombstone or during my funeral, what do I want people to say about me? What is going to be important for me to leave behind when people think about me? Okay, so to use this, we're going to use the wheel of life. Don't you love my drawing here? So the wheel of life is, universal, and it just kind of breaks down our life into, this one has 8 different sections, and we can take a look at them and say, wow, what do we want out of this? So our environment, I think, is huge. I think that it's part of our ecology. It's part of where we thrive the best. Your environment. Do you want to live in a city or a small town? Do you want to experience 4 seasons? Do you want to not experience 4 seasons? Do you want to be close to people, or do you want to be more alone? That looking at the environment is pretty critical. And where are you at right now with that? Career and work, and maybe you're a student, and that means your career is your studies and you as a student. What do you want in the future? What are you going to do? What do you want your job to look like? Do you want to work in an office, or do you want to work outside? That's really important to kind of plan ahead for too, because if you find yourself somewhere that you're not really super excited about, that it's a step to getting you where you want to be. Health, physical health and fitness. Where do you want to be? What do you want to be? Do you want to age well? Do you see yourself as, being a very spry 75-year-old going out for walks every day? What do you want? What do you want for that? And how do you see yourself? And where are you now with that? Could there be some changes that need to be made to get you to where you want to be? Family and friends. Like, who are you as a daughter, as a son? Who are you as a husband or a wife? Who are you as a sister or a brother? Who are you as a parent or as an aunt or uncle or grandparent, right? Who's going to be in your life? What do you want your friends to be like? You want to define what that looks like. What does a good friend mean? And how do you want to be a good friend? How do you want to receive friendship? Romance. Like, we all need a little bit of get up and go, right? So what does that part of your life look like? And what does that mean to you? What does that mean? What is that definition of a good romantic partner mean to you? Finances. Again, like, where are you happy? Where would you like to be? What would you like to end this life with, and to maybe give a legacy, or whether you want to take it all with you? It's up to you. You get to decide. Personal growth. Now, I look at this as, our intellectual growth, our growth in spirituality. Like, what do we want to work on? Technology growth, we've all been having a lot of that, right, lately. So where do you want to be? Do you want to be always looking at something new, or learning something new, or do we just want to be like, okay, you know what, I'm going to limit myself because this is what I'm able to do and this is what makes me happy, right? Fun and adventure. We can't not have fun and adventure in our life. And are you getting enough fun and adventure in your life right now? We're kind of like at the end of this horrible year of COVID, right? We're all getting vaccinations. We're all kind of exploring a little bit more. How can you add more fun and adventure in your life? This is part of us being human, right? We're not just all working beings, right? We need to have some fun. We need to laugh. We need to take care of ourselves that way too. So I hope this makes sense to you. Down below, I am going to be putting a recording that will allow you to kind of think a little bit more about what you want for your future, how you want to feel, how you want to be, what it looks like, right? And then I'm also going to give you a wheel of life that you can download and you can kind of fill in and use it as a sheet to help you. And we're just going to go from there for this first week. And then next week, we're going to talk a little bit about where that outcome, where we want to be, and maybe where we are right now. And then we're going to start bridging the gap and noticing maybe some hindrances to get there. But hindrances doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It really actually allows us to plan ahead and to think, oh, what could prevent me from getting my outcome? Because we want to think ahead on that, because I know how strong you are from the January weeks that we did. You're going to use your strengths to get you to where you want to go. Okay? So stick with me and share this with anybody that you want. This is proven. This type of thinking, what I do as a coach for teens, young adults, anybody that wants to live a little bit better life, it's proven that this improves our psychological health, and it kind of allows us to get out of the box of that automatic negative thoughts or anything that is holding us back. So you can do this. Come along with me. Okay, bye.